Twitter.
You said what? We said something questionable about white women. What was we saying?
You just going through niggas likes and seeing niggas like buff clown pussy women.
Yo, listen, man. One thing I want to tell y'all is we can see y'all likes on Twitter.
I don't know if y'all knew that.
I don't know if
Um,
y'all know that. I'm not sure if y'all was aware, but we can see the things y'all like.
we just spent like the last 30 minutes going through one nigga's likes and no names. I want this nigga arrested. I don't even know this nigga, but I want him arrested. The things that have I've been forced to see are just
Mm.
reprehensible. Niggas need to be on a list.
That boy's a diabolical tweeter. Um, so, whew, well, episode 88, man. We here. We in this bitch. We big in this. I'm big in this. Here. Know what I
I'm
mean?
also big in this. Literally.
I'm okay. Yeah. So, um,
I'm sorry.
what we finna get into, man? What's up, man? How you feeling, man? How we feeling? It's Friday. We recording on a Friday. How we feeling,
Yeah,
man?
man, I'm feeling top notch. I'm about to say it again. At this point, I need to be sponsored, but
Mm-hmm.
I, I popped a Celsius earlier, man, and let me tell you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on
Pop
300 right now.
pop the Celsius in a club, and now I'm seeing numbers.
I was always like confused about like why Celsius gave me so much energy compared to like other energy drinks like Red Bull and Monster and stuff. And I looked it up, and Celsius is a pre-workout,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
so that's why I'm just feeling just fucking juiced.
What are the
Feeling.
ingredients on that hoe? Like, what, I don't even like, cause I know there's a bunch. Like, which one do you have?
The ones we have at work, I'll be drinking the watermelon ones because I'm a coon. But that's literally the only one I drink because we only have two flavors. We have tangerine and watermelon. I don't like the tangerine one.
Oh, you don't like the tangy?
I'm about to start ordering some other flavors though because I was on their site and they got some crazy looking flavors.
Yeah, I've seen that. Like, so, like, cause I remember one day when I seen Celsius's network, I was just like, dog, in what world are y'all making this much money off of these drinks I've never heard of? And then I went on their website and I thought like maybe there was something else to it. Like, all right, maybe y'all do something. Drinks is like the thing y'all just started doing. Nigga, they only do drinks.
Yeah, and they've been doing it for years. Apparently, they had a Flow Rider lawsuit. They owed Flow
Mm-hmm.
Rider some money. That
Mm-hmm.
was years ago. I just started hearing about Celsius recently, but they've been around forever. Apparently,
Yeah, I'm just like, when did y'all sign Flow Rider? Like, you know what I'm
probably
saying? But
like
it said apparently
2013.
they said 20. Yeah, they said 2014.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
so I'm just like, dog, y'all were big enough to. I mean, granted, I don't know what.
it's just the Mandela effect. They weren't really around. We just our universe just converged. So now we in the Celsius universe where they always been here,
Not the
even though
Celsius,
they wasn't.
the Celsius cinematic universe. Like, yeah, nah, it's cooked, man. Like, but yeah, nah, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. Them pre workouts do get it done. Like, I be using the vegan ones because it's a lot of some of the shit. I'm like,
That sounds suspect. I don't want to put this in my body just to work out.
oh no, I mean, I took. Listen, if you for anybody who is listening
Oh
who
no no,
takes pre workout,
I was saying like you take the vegan ones because the regular ones probably kind of sound
oh no, the regular
they
ones
got some
are very
ingredients.
dog. I remember for those who take pre workouts, if you've ever taken C4, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like I've taken,
C4
yeah,
should
first
be
off,
illegal.
C4, like. But nigga, when I tell you C4 used to have my arteries itching, dog, like,
He's itching.
like I swear, nigga, my capillaries was I could feel my shit expanding. Like, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, nah, that I remember the worst was I had a C4 once before I went to the gym. And I remember walking over to the gym and I was just like, and this I was on campus. I had to start sprinting because I was just like,
Yeah.
I gotta get this out of me. Like I got
See,
like
that's how Celsius be making me feel. Reef was asking me earlier, like, yo, why you keep talking about Celsius? Is this like a new thing? I'm like, no, I just really fuck with it. I
he
just
said, like the level of acuity and energy I got right now, it's just like it's you know what I mean? Like,
I drink a Celsius. I feel like I can take on the world.
yeah, man. Hey, look, man, this is not an ad, we promise y'all. But hey, look, I'm gonna try them out. I'm gonna try them out. Cause I know for me, cause I know for a lot of people and for me included, like a lot of those energy drinks don't work. Like Red Bull don't do
Yeah,
nothing for
Red
me.
Bull don't. I was telling Reese, Red
Monster
Bull don't
don't
do
really do nothing
anything
for me.
for me. Yeah, it's
Five
just
Hour Energy ain't never did shit for me.
5 hour energy give me diarrhea.
Yeah, 5 Hour Energy just make my heart stop. So I don't
That's
fuck
what
with
other energy drinks do for me, like Monster and shit. Like they just make me jittery and give me heart palpitation. They don't actually give me energy.
it. So, but that's what it is. So what I usually do is like, for example, like when I run into something and I'm like, oh, all right, this is hitting. I go straight to that ingredient list and I'm like, all right, whatever's in this ingredient list, I'm gonna look around and see, because don't get me wrong, I'm cool with whatever I got once I find one. But it's like, all
Yeah,
right, I want to find these ingredients just in case because I've had it before where I rely on a product. I'm like, yeah, this my shit.
come
Shit
to
get
find out, it's
discontinued.
arsenic in it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
or it's arsenic in it. It's some bullshit in it. It's just like, oh, I gotta switch now, and now I don't know what to switch to. Or it's like it just get discontinued. They start running that, or they do a new formula and they take out that one thing and it don't hit the same no more.
yeah,
Like, so I'm just like, nah, I be reading them labels just to, I'm like, okay, L-argonite, yup, BCAA, okay, cool. I ain't gonna look at what that means. It's probably some Bibro Kugla, it'd be that dude,
just a
that
little bit of microplastic. Never really hurt anybody.
it'd be that goofy shit. Let me look at what BCAA is. Look, talking about branch chain amino acids, bro. You just saying shit. You just saying shit. Leucine, isoleucine, man. Leucine, I'm home. Um, but yeah, anyway, we definitely got off topic for. Well, I mean, we wasn't even on the topic,
We
but
don't have a topic.
yeah,
We just hear
we
it.
got a
Man's
topic
just
list,
standing
but
still.
yeah, man, he's just standing there.
The standing man challenge. We just standing,
What's
not
man's?
walking nowhere.
He said, "What's man's waffling about?" But yeah, back to the Twitter shit. Like, for those of you who are on Twitter, specifically for those of you who use the For You tab, I do want to send my condolences because it has been a tough fucking time for you in the last few weeks. Um, I don't know what has happened. I really don't.
It's the Elon effect. We know what's happening.
Like I
We don't
yes,
specifically know what he did, but
right.
we know he did it.
I'm just trying to figure out like the rhyme or reason. And I guess when you're talking about a colossal shithead like Elon, like it's just there really isn't one oftentimes. Or like his it hit the one he gives is just stupid and he's surrounded by yes men. So they're just gonna say, okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah. No, that makes sense. But it's like previous like when Elon first got here, the For You page was it had its its issues, but it was relatively fine for me at least because I would say on Twitter 95% of my Twitter experience is from the For You page. Like if it just got terrible, I would just get off. Like I never really dipped into my following that much because a lot of times there were a lot of people like I didn't follow, but I'd see them frequently because I interacted with them on my For You page. So it's like it's like say you follow 100 people, it'd be a whole subgroup of like 20 other people that I interact with that I don't follow, but they always pop up on my For You page. And the problem I'm having now, and which I'm sure many other people are having it, is now they've removed that whole banner on the For You page that basically like tells you like, oh, this is what this topic is, or basically it's telling you where the
Or
post came
so
from.
and so. Yeah, exactly.
Like before you used to know that it would say, oh, like your man's like this, or it would say like, oh, we think you might like this, right? Or it's like the topic is funny tweets, the topic is sports, you know what I mean? And now it's just like they took all those banners and the titles away, so now it's just posts on there. Which to me, I just don't understand that. I don't understand why you would have wanted that specifically, that part. But then on top of that, it's gotten even worse in the sense that now I'm just getting whatever. I'm getting whatever. Like before, like for example, like if my man's would like a post of a baddie, right? And say anybody else, like it's two or three people like that, they would show her to me, right? Like, but now it's like, oh, you interact with these people? I'm gonna show you the type of shit that they interact with. I'm gonna show you
That's
like
yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna show
fucking
you
crazy.
posts from the pages that they like, and it's like I don't want that. Like
If I
if
wanted
you
to see that, I would follow the people they follow. So
right,
instead of
exactly,
showing me what my man's likes or something like that, you're gonna show me he follows this page. So we just gonna show you the shit that they say.
and it might not even
Even
be
though
you,
I don't follow this page.
right? And that's the part where I'm just like, bro, I don't like because my thing is a lot of us follow people, but we don't see the people you follow. Like I follow hundreds of people. I promise you, there are people I haven't seen probably in months. Like where I'm just like, damn, I forgot I follow you. Like
Yeah.
so, it's just it's just insane to me. I don't know the rhyme or the reason behind this, but it's just stupid. And I seen he was doing something recently with the Twitter Blue shit. Um, where he was like, hold on, there was what was it? They're gonna do away with the legacy blue checks.
Like the original verified
Yes,
from
right.
before.
So hold on, let me read the article so make sure and I granted they're picking April 1st to implement this. So I'm approaching this with a bit of hesitation.
I
Um
feel like Elon would be the type of dickhead
exactly my
to.
point. He is the type of idiot to actually do an April Fool's Day with a feature this dislike. But basically, they're saying that April 1st we'll begin winding down our legacy verified program and removing legacy verified check marks. To keep your blue check, you gotta sign up for Twitter Blue. And organizations can sign up for verified organizations. But I'm just like, to me, I just don't understand what the point of this was. Like somebody said, like he must have thought the Hindenburg was an inspirational fireworks display. Like it's just like dog, like this nigga is just nutty. It's just ridiculous. Like I just don't understand what the point of this was. Well, I get the point. The point is I want all y'all to get Twitter Blue, pay y'all $8, and I want to suck all the money I can out of this. So that part's obvious, but it's just like this is so stupid because now everyone's essentially Twitter Blue, right? So it's like artists got to pay for it. Well, organizations got to pay for it too, I guess. Like I'm
Yeah,
just like everyone has to pay for a check. Like that's silly as
it's
shit to me.
lunacy.
Unless you're a business or a government or the government, right? So it's like
No, yo, charge the government. Don't be a bitch.
yeah, facts. But this is just stupid. Like this is just dumb. Like and granted, I don't mind the Twitter Blue features. I'm just not gonna pay you for that.
Yeah,
Like I do like the
absolutely
the
not.
the features in the sense that they got bookmark folders. Okay, cool. The long tweets, cool. Edit tweets, yeah. I'm with all of that. But it's just goofy. Like it's just so fucking stupid that like fewer ads on the timeline and all of that shit. And it's just like so now you're making that everyone has to get Twitter Blue, which means fewer ads. So it's like if I'm an advertiser, why would I stay here? So it's almost like you're just kind of giving up on ads, which to me is the stupidest decision you could have made.
That's how Twitter makes money. That's the lifeline of Twitter.
But yeah, now granted, I mean Twitter wasn't making money to begin with, but like now your deficit's gonna be monstrous, nigga. Like, but I mean, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
He's the genius billionaire, so just like he know what he's doing.
It was like, oh, Twitter Blue relaunch made 11 million in its first 3 months, and I was like, dog, do y'all know the deficit of what Twitter loses every year? Like,
That's one
yeah,
thing I never understood about large companies like this, like Netflix. These companies haven't made money in decades, but they just somehow just keep treading along.
oh yeah, I mean that's literally how capitalism works. Like, you get these people who like, I don't have any money, but I grew my business, and then I can take out a loan on my business, and then I can, you know what I mean? It's just like an endless cycle until I die, and then the loans just vanish because,
Yeah,
well, I'm dead, and no one's gonna pay them back.
it's like investors invest in companies based off of their potential. Like Netflix should be making money, so it's going to stay in business, even though they're hemorrhaging hundreds of millions of dollars each year.
Yeah,
But they're
sure.
going to stay in business because they're Netflix.
Especially with social media, like dog, like Twitter lost $1.1 billion in 2020, which seems kind of weird to me. Like, but I guess it makes sense because I'm thinking like maybe because so many people were using your shit, you had to spend a bunch of money to upgrade your infrastructure or some shit. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know why. But it's just like dog. You're talking about making 11 million off of this shit in 3 months. Like, even if you were to roll that out for a full year, that's 44 million. Let's say this shit that you're doing doubles that, and it's 80 million. Dog, you were negative 220 mil last year, and I imagine you're gonna be higher than that this year. Um, so it's like it just don't make sense to me. Like, hold on, let me see the Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. Net income slash loss. Q1. Yeah, Q. Okay, I don't want to see quarterly. That does not help me. Uh, the net profit was about I don't know. They're just showing me a bunch of shit. Anyway, the shit don't make a lot of money. Like that's just what it comes down to. Like, and it's just like, dog, I just don't get it, yo. I really don't get it.
There's nothing to get.
Yeah,
It's
they're
that's capitalism.
yeah, when you're just a rich idiot and you just do dumb shit and you just do what you want and keep doing it.
I really want Elon to fail. Like just how colossally he's fucked up Twitter has kind of showed the masses how much of a dickhead he is, but it's not enough for a few more people to think he's stupid. I need him to somehow it's impossible for a billionaire to go broke, but I need him to lose his fortune somehow. I need catastrophic losses on his end for me to be happy.
Yeah. The only issue with that is like, again, with capitalism allows people to put themselves in positions to where it's like me losing is bad for everyone else. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like again the too big to fail shit. Like I've been put in a position to where all right, me losing means a loss for other people now. So now like there's a vested interest in keeping me afloat, even if I stink, even if I suck, even if I'm garbage, even if all my you know what I mean, even if my shit ain't profitable, and it's just like I hate that shit. Like I hate that part.
It's just not fair. When am I gonna get too big to fail?
Man, keep trying. Um, shit. What else? What else we got on this list? You want to talk about the escapees that made the IHOP?
You can't string together words and hope they make sentences.
Okay, sorry. Let me try another sentence. Two inmates caught at IHOP after allegedly using toothbrush to escape from Virginia jail.
How how did the two why did they stop at all right, let's just explain.
So long story short, two dudes were discovered missing from the cells about 7 p.m. on a Monday. Right during the preliminary investigation, they found that they exploited a construction design weakness by using primitive made tools with made by a toothbrush and a metal object. The tools allowed them to access two. Okay, it's not right. Untied bars between the walls, and once again gaining access to the rebar, they used it to escape. This sounds mad weird, but they just tunneled out. Long story short, they got a picture, and this picture is hilarious. I don't know how they did this shit with a toothbrush and the metal object.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. How did the toothbrush Yo! Oh,
Mm.
how the fuck
But yeah,
with
so they
a
were.
what was the metal object?
It didn't mention. Nigga, they not about to tell y'all the fuck. um, but yeah, so what I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? They eventually found him at an IHOP in Hampton, Virginia, and they got arrested on Tuesday morning. So the question I had from this whole article is, if you broke out of jail, where's the first place you're going? Or better yet,
Uh
first thing you want to eat when you break out of jail.
First thing I want to eat when I break out of jail. Gotta say the black thing, and it's got to be a chicken place somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be chicken. Let me get into specific. Well, now, am I paying, or is this like a possible hostage situation?
It could be anything you want, doggy. I mean, you're already on the run. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, yeah. If we could turn this to a hostage situation, I'm going somewhere
Oh
expensive.
goodness.
Like, cause I'm out of jail, I don't got no money, so realistically, I'm gonna have to go somewhere like Taco Bell or Popeyes. But if I could, take a couple hostages, go to Ruth's Chris, just have them serve me, a few meals before getting caught. Yeah. IHOP definitely would not even be in the same stratosphere as what I was select.
Nigga said, yeah, Ruth Chris, something like.
What would you pick?
Um, I don't know, man. I would probably want. I'm not gonna hold you. I probably would want some chicken too. Probably a chicken sandwich from somewhere. But not like a chain one. I want like
Yeah,
I want
I want a hot chicken sandwich from somewhere that specializes in making hot chicken.
for sure. And I definitely think it also matters where I break out at because it's like If I break out in the South, I'm going to some gas station. Like I'm just
Oh
gonna go to
yeah,
any old gas station. Like I'll be fine.
it don't
But
matter. Yeah, for those that's never been to the South, there's places that sell soul food at a gas station, and it's some of the best soul food you ever gonna have, ever from a gas station. Let that
other
sink in.
world, Craig.
Of the world,
But
you know what? I would want something that if I was in jail for years, something that they don't have in jail, because like they probably had like fried chicken Wednesdays or on Sundays in jail. So I would probably get like sushi, because I know niggas not eating sushi in jail.
the thought of sushi in jail is making me making me itch. Yeah, that is some sick shit. Yeah.
Jail sushi would probably
Kill you?
I yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would.
You know how they have you go to some grocery stores like Harris Teeter or Wegmans and they have the sushi chef in the fish area that makes the fresh sushi.
And he be looking like he shouldn't be working there making that fresh sushi.
Yeah, that's just they got a nigga like that in jail making dangerous decisions with the sushi.
He just like, what you want? Well, I probably want something that you can't get. He's bro, what you want? It don't matter what you want. I could probably get it. Just if you need, look, if you want scrambled ostrich eggs, I could probably make
Scrambled
it happen.
ostrich. Yo,
It's not saying it's
I
gonna
wanna
come
eat an
out raw.
ostrich egg.
Oh,
Have
that
you
shit's good as
seen?
hell. Is it ostrich or is it emu egg or is it both? I think it's probably both.
It's probably both. Yeah,
Yeah, I seen somebody like cook with an emu egg. That shit was big as hell.
ostrich eggs just as big. I wonder how it tastes. This shit gotta be rocking.
How many do you need? You just use like two?
Nigga, the size of eggs, you could probably just do one. That's probably like 3 or 4 regular eggs.
Yeah, okay, so one and a half. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I can eat like 6 eggs
hmm
easy.
All right, but yeah, I'm trying to think. What's the worst? Like, I'm trying to think. Like, what would be the worst first meal to have breaking out of jail?
The worst meal breaking out of jail. I'm not gonna say like any fast food place like McDonald's or Taco Bell because if you haven't had it in 5 or 6 years,
Oh, nigga,
that
McChicken probably
McDouble is
bang
gonna
crazy.
bang. Yeah,
Yeah.
so the worst possible meal you can have coming out of jail, probably.
I was gonna say a fillet of fish.
I like filet of fishes. Okay, crucify me.
I will. I
I
will. You didn't have to ask.
I'm the nigga that's keeping fast food restaurants making these fish sandwiches. It's me. It's me. I admit it. And you see, I'm doing such a good job that other businesses are following suit. Popeyes got a fish sandwich now. Arby's got a fish sandwich again. It's me. I'm doing it.
Nigga, the wildest part was I remember when I was in Pittsburgh, nigga, there was a Long John Silver's
I'm keeping them in business too.
slash A&W.
Oh no, that's criminal. Slash A&W is crazy.
I was
That
like,
is no
yo,
way.
what is going? Not the Long John's A&W combo collab. Like, dog,
A&W is bonkers.
I'm not gonna hold you. First of all, I didn't. I like. I feel like I vaguely knew this, but I didn't know it until I saw it. But like, I didn't know A&W made food. I thought they were just a soda
A
company.
root beer company.
Um, one, so I don't even know what to think of their food. But then two, I'm here to go. I'm here to say it. Long John Silver's is the nastiest fucking seafood on the goddamn planet.
Did you had it?
I've had it multiple times and I've gotten almost sick once. I've gotten sick once. And niggas I know have gotten sick.
Nigga.
Like that shit is
How
bullshit.
y'all how y'all just getting sick from
You asking me, nigga? I don't know. Ask the chef. Motherfucker.
that nigga was making your food with feces hands?
Yeah, ask the nigga back there who coming straight out the bathroom just like he got the streak on his hand still.
I I have had Long John Silver's quite a few times. Not recently, like it's been like at least 6 or 7 years since I had Long John Silver's, but I used to work by one and I would just go over there for lunch. And I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I liked it. Okay, Captain D's too.
I don't know what
Ca-
the Captain. Oh, I do see Captain D. Someone just said it right here.
Captain D's is actually better than Long John Silver's
I
in my
bet it
opinion.
is, nigga. Everything is, nigga. What, nigga? Eating a fish straight out the ocean is fucking better than Long John Silver.
I'm just a deplorable down bad nigga that be eating fast food fish. I'm sorry.
Like, listen. I'm not worried necessarily about fast food fish because I'm sure somebody can get it right. Long John Silver's, especially.
Well, I
I
mean, were
want.
you
I
going to
want
the
the
same
nigga.
location or did you go to multiple and they were all bad?
I went to the same location.
Yeah, you can't. That's like going to the same Popeyes. They always fuck your order up and complaining that they fuck your order up.
See, I didn't know after the first time. I thought maybe I was just tweaking, and after the second time, I said, "Nah, no, no, no. Okay, I figured it out." Yeah, no, no, no. I can't. I can't. Never, never. Long John. Like this shit needs to go out of business. I don't understand. Like, hold on. Who's the CEO?
I told you, I'm keeping it in business.
Who's the CEO? I'm gonna add them to my burn book. Who? Come on. Don't hide it. Don't hide their name now, nigga. Don't hide. They speak up. Blaine Shortreed. You sick nigga. You.
That name is crazy.
He only been here since 2021. Yeah, I know why the last nigga left. I know exactly why the last nigga left. Fuck you mean? The last nigga said,
This
"Bro, I
is
gotta get out of here."
this is totally random, and I mean it's kind of on topic, but I just thought about it. You said Long John Silver's an A&W. The other day, I drove past a Wendy's, and I want you to take just the wildest guess possible for the collaboration in this restaurant. Just please guess.
Wendy's Dairy Queen.
A Wendy's and a Pizza Hut.
Okay, that's not insane.
You don't think that's insane?
I've seen Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. I mean, that's
Yeah, I've
not
seen Taco Bell
that
Pizza Hut
insane.
too. I've seen Pizza Hut KFC. I've
Seen that.
seen Taco Bell KFC. I have never seen one in here on my screen. Oh,
Yeah,
there he
no,
is.
it's back in there. Is he? But is he even recording? Like,
It says recording.
yeah, okay. So yeah, Air has disconnected, reconnecting. He say he reconnected. All right, man. You better get it together, Craig. You better
We were
not fuck
speaking
this
that
up.
forbidden knowledge, yo. Niggas not supposed to
That's
know
really
about the Wendy's Pizza Hut combo.
Craig was not jacking that Long John Silver's slash
A&W
Bojangles.
slash Bojangles. Wendy's is actually a restaurant besides this Pizza Hut that I've never seen like a collaboration of slash before.
Oh yeah, I've never seen a combo Wendy's like in my life. I didn't know
I'm
that.
assuming this was a probably a franchise and two niggas got together like, yo, you my boy, yo, you got pizza, I got Wendy's, let's help each other out.
Nigga was just like, hey, look, look. See, we could rock paper scissors shoot to see who get the space, or, and this might sound a little crazy. Let's just, come on, we can share the kitchen. You feel me?
Yo, we
Look,
boys, yo. We
I tell
got
you
into
what,
business together, right?
we can make the restaurant a little bit bigger, and then we could just, like, and I want, the funniest thing is I've been to a couple of these, but like some of them were so long ago I don't remember, but like I don't even remember what the inside looked like. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
was
the
it like
combination
literally like,
restaurant?
yeah, is it like two halves or is it
Yeah,
just like,
it's literally it's two separate counters. You just walk up to whatever's like you just pick your line in the sand and you go over there.
do they have drive-throughs too?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Okay, okay. How the hell do you
It-
run a drive-through for two separate stores out of the same building? That seems a little nutty.
yeah, I don't envy the people that work there.
Yeah, I'd be sick. Nigga come to, yeah, let me get a McDouble. I'm like, bro, how is there two companies in this building and you somehow pick the one that isn't here? like, like how does that happen?
I came here just to be an asshole and make your job worse. I knew McDonald's wasn't here. Let me get a double down.
He said, "My fault, my fault." Can I get a Big Mac? Um, what else? What else? What else we said? What else we got?
We didn't actually. Did we finish the jail thing? They got caught
Oh yeah, they got
at
caught.
IHOP.
That was a pretty short story. Yeah, no, that's why I
Okay,
just branched off into what we would eat getting out of jail.
because
Cause
that was it. Niggas just
yeah, them niggas got caught. It's hilarious to me that these niggas used a toothbrush and some metal shit to like carve through rebar. Like that don't even add up to me.
yeah. That's why I asked. Like, what was the metal shit? They had to be doing most of the heavy pulling here, not just the toothbrush.
Like rebar is literally reinforced steel. Like how what doo doo ass terrible rebar did y'all have?
I'm also mad they got caught in IHOP. Like, just there's so many better. Were they still in the orange jumpsuits? Did they at least change clothes?
I would hope not. But nigga, where they gonna get their clothes from?
Shit, I'll walk into a Goodwill, walk into a changing room, and then just vanish.
Nigga walking to the Goodwill butt ass naked.
Yo, escaping jail is crazy if you think about. Like, what are you gotta be away from everything because they gonna see the orange jumpsuit. Everybody's just gonna see the orange jumpsuit and then you just right back to jail. You
Hmm.
gotta be on some Assassin's Creed shit and just not be seen by anybody.
Hmm. No, you got to like, cause I just that's the part that blows my mind. Like it's just the thought of escaping from there is nuts to me. Oh man, look at this, a typical meal from Long John Silver's. This chicken looks like dog shit. Like this is terrible. Man. If
I'm gonna be real. I forgot Long John Silver's even had chicken. I thought it was like strictly fish.
I think that was fish, it just looked nasty.
Ew,
What else? Speaking
ew.
of chicken, a lab grown chicken is closer than it's ever been to being sold. Look at that.
I saw an article about that. I'm
Yeah.
down. I'll try some lab grown meat.
Listen, I tell niggas straight up, I don't care what y'all do. If the shit bang, the shit bang. I don't. I
Yeah,
never will care.
I be eating just eggs. Have you had just eggs?
I have. I
They're
have.
good.
It's not bad. Not bad at all. So what else? What else? Good meat. The developer of a chicken product that is grown from animal cells in a lab announced that it has received a so-called no questions letter from the FDA. That letter states that the administration is satisfied that the product is safe to sell in the US. The FDA issued a similar letter to another company that makes meat from cultured chicken cells in November. Doesn't mean shoppers will be able to try the product just yet. To get the green light, both companies need to go ahead from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Okay, okay.
This is what the
Um,
future is, yo. We got fucking we got lab grown diamonds, lab grown chicken.
mhm.
We on the way to Soylent Green.
Oh, literally, Good Meat is owned by Eat Just, the people who make the fucking Just egg shit.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, like, look at that. Them niggas say, "Hey, look, bro, we about to corner the market. I'm about to get all that fake shit. I want some fake steak. Yeah, I got you. Uh,
I I don't mind impossible meat and fake meat. I actually really like the impossible burgers. They
yeah,
actually
no, the
taste
Impossible
really good. They
Burger.
have a good taste, but I can't stand the fake chicken. The fake chicken is not good.
It's yeah, and it's like I
Like the
think
technology's just not there yet.
I think some is tech, some of it is like the consistency, some of it is like their formula.
Yeah,
Um, and I think some of it is just how certain restaurants handle it. Because I've had a restaurant that had these like impossible nuggets, and these bitches was so good.
yeah. I
Like I
think it
was like,
is like based off the restaurant because I bought like from the store. I bought like the Morning Star Impossible Nuggets.
yeah, those
The
things are trash, in my
Yeah,
opinion. Like I don't like Morningstar as a brand though. Like I've never like I've had like the breakfast sausages and like
I like
Fritos.
the breakfast sausages.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The Morning
That's
Star
the
breakfast
only
sausages be
thing.
hidden.
Yeah, that's the only thing I like. Those you get those Fritos. Yeah, them shits a hit. But like everything else from them, I have never liked the rest of the Morningstar shit.
And when it comes to like fake meat, I generally I don't go for the Impossible burgers and Impossible meat. I usually just like I'd rather just have a veggie burger, honestly. Like a good
Yeah,
spicy black bean burger is always gonna do you right.
that yeah. You know what? Yeah, the black bean burger is niggas is sleep on those. I ain't gonna hold you like
Yeah, I had a
some
black bean burger. Black bean burger.
black bean burger.
I had a black bean burger from Smash Burger earlier today, and that shit was divine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember I made one at home. Like the first time I had made one at home at the crib, I looked it up and everything. I made that shit. It was a little iffy. The second one I made though,
Like you made it, you mashed up the black beans and everything else yourself.
black bean sweet potato burger. That shit was
Mm,
busting, yo. I was like, hey, yo, this shit. I even had seen one where niggas put like walnut in it just to give it some of that base, and it's not a lot, but
mm.
it's like just enough walnut.
Enough towards it holds its shape, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I was just like, and then of course you know with walnut, like especially like I think it was like smoked walnut, so it gives that smoky flavor. I was like,
oh yeah,
hey man,
you're getting me kind
hey,
of moist.
say now. All right now. But yeah, so coming soon to supermarket near you is chicken with a question mark.
Now, are since they're making it in the lab, are they gonna make it healthier?
Probably not. It's gonna be pumped with a bunch of salt at the very least. Because that was the initial problem with a lot of these fake burgers or like these meat
They're
substitutes.
so full of sodium.
Yeah, they were so full of sodium. Some of them had mad fat and all this other shit in there.
How
It was,
you got this much fat in a fucking a fake meat burger? Where
yeah,
all this fat coming from?
it was like, bro, you at this point you better off either just eating a regular burger or just not eating a burger. Like,
Yeah, literally. Maybe
that's
that was the whole goal to just throw niggas off of eating burgers in general.
I don't like that. um, yeah, nah, chill, but it does make sense because I mean, I think that's where we going next. Like, and a lot of people is scared about it. Like, oh, I feel like they going nothing's gonna be real no more and da da da. I'm like, bro, listen, I'm not worried about none of that shit because at the end of the day, I don't think y'all understand. Like, we got to transition out of the shit we've been doing, bro. That shit is not working. Like this industrial fucking getting like dog. I don't care what you want to say about a laboratory and how they grow chicken in a laboratory. We have seen how they fucking handle these animals in these pens and shit.
Yeah, it's horrendous.
It's yeah, like and again that and to think that that don't affect the food that you get on your table, like dog. No, I'm all for y'all doing this in a lab, and of course there's gonna be some bumps and some shit in the lab that's gonna be a little weird. But listen, I feel like I'm willing to take them problems before I'm willing to take the problems we've been dealing with that have been costing us, nigga. Like
Now, I have a question. Um, the government has perfected cloning. We all know this as a fact, right?
I don't think perfected it, but yeah, the cloning exists.
They they cloned that sheep back in like the fucking 90s. It better be perfected 30 years later. But what I was about to say was, why don't we just clone animals and eat the clones?
Because you still gotta like it doesn't defeat any of the original
Problems or
yeah, because think about it. I still have to store 20,000 cows somewhere, which means that's methane. I still got to feed them. I still got to keep them
oh,
plump
okay.
enough to where like I got to get so think about it. You're doing
I
everything you
wasn't all right, so I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking like, well, niggas PETA specifically, like these animal rights activists think it's wrong to kill animals. Everything has a soul, right? So if we create a clone of an animal, does the clone have a soul? If it doesn't, let's just eat that nigga. And then Bessie can live her best life.
hmm
But yeah, when you get into all the other stuff about having to feed the clones and house them, and you still get methane into the air, destroying the ozone, I guess it's the same issue. So I mean, then if we can lab grow chickens, let's lab grow some beef. That fixes everything, right?
hmm Allegedly.
Well, I
um,
mean, what's gonna happen? So I guess we're gonna stop breeding all these animals if we ever get to a point where everything is made in the lab, like pork, beef, lamb, chicken. I guess most of the problems just go away because we won't overbreed these animals just to kill them and eat them.
um, theoretically, yeah, on paper, and don't get me wrong, like it's gonna take. It
Nigga,
would
we're not gonna see it in our lifetime. It's gonna take,
have
yeah.
one, and then two, even beyond that, it's like with anything, like the reason why we haven't gotten mass solar or mass green energy in general is just because niggas pretty much stopped us from doing like early on. It's like, all right, we don't want to do that at all, so I'm not gonna let y'all do that. And then
Yeah,
y'all fought through that for decades. And then eventually, finally, all right, 20, 30 years later, all right, look, they figured it out. Let's just make sure we the first ones to get there. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can make our money off of it. So I mean, I feel like that's the ebbs and flows of all this shit. Like, for example, is that Just Egg company you were talking about? Like, they got sued a long time ago because they were talking about like, well, how do you define mayonnaise? Because you're saying you make just mayo, but like mayonnaise is defined by the FDA as having an egg or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like they literally like to the point to where because the whole point was they was just hating.
yeah,
It was
literally.
just hate. Like it was like I don't even care about whether you really serving egg to these niggas. Like it's just like I gotta find a way to try to get your shit off the market. And then guess what they ended up doing? Making an egg-free mayonnaise, and now everybody got one. So it's like, dog, like
Y'all could have been doing this, but y'all didn't want to.
right. I didn't want to, didn't want to, didn't want to. Then I see somebody do some shit, and I'm like, wait, taking the egg out of this means, like you said, no animal involved right there, at least for that one specific component. So it takes out the entire idea. I don't gotta have no chicken farms, which granted, I'm probably still gonna have them because I already had them already.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna find a way to pivot and maybe either downsize or use this for something else. And that's the other issue, right? Like that's why a lot of this shit don't get done because it's like if I say the technology's like, yo, look, we ready today. Come to here, bring your chicken cells. You don't even all you gotta bring is like a DNA sample from like 10 chickens, and that's it. Bring that, and then we'll be able to just stack it and build it from there. Like a nigga looking like, well, what am I supposed to do with my 13,000 chickens? So niggas will fight back because they like, well, I have 13,000 chickens.
yeah,
So it's like I'm not about to just but to me it's like again the big companies are gonna do both. They're gonna do both until one scale reaches the other, which obviously will take probably half a century. You know what I mean? So that's why some
yeah.
of this shit happens so slow because it's like, dog, it's gonna take forever.
It's a it's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of, I was about to say, you talking about cloning and shit. Look at them Raelians. Them boys is different.
Them who?
Oh, the Raelians? You don't know? Do you know what the Raelian movement is?
No.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a good time looking that up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah, it's Raelianism. Or Raelism? Oh no, Raelianism. I'm sorry. Yeah.
How do you spell it?
Don't worry, I'll send the Wikipedia page to you. That's
Wikipedia. So this isn't like a. This
no,
is
it's
a
real.
real.
Oh, that's spelled out
Oh,
the logo too. But anywho, yeah, I probably wouldn't read it right now. But
oh, it's
definitely.
not something you want to get into on pod.
I
It's
mean, it's
not.
not like anything. I think that'll get us like banned or anything. It's just, I mean, if you want to, yeah, you can go ahead. Fuck it.
It's an article. Let's see what the Raelians are.
They said, what was that? They said one of them rappers was a alien. I forgot. Kid Boo or some shit.
Oh, okay. Maybe we don't. Is okay. This is what it is. If you mention Kid Boo, I think I have an idea where this is
Yeah, you
going.
remember this, right? Yeah. There you go.
These are
And Black
the
China did
rappers.
get him. Interesting. And now
Black
Black.
China.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm.
Wait, are these are just entertainers that are grown in a lab, right?
Something like yeah.
I still haven't looked it up, just based off of what you said about Kid Boo. Because I remember years ago niggas were talking about Kid Boo, which I gotta say, they weren't right because that nigga fell off horrendously. So if he was made to be a star, he he failed.
Yeah. Nigga said da. Literally, I'm on some Reddit where some nigga was like, "Oh yeah, like I'm a Raelian," and they was like, "What do you mean by that?" And he's like, "Oh no, like I mean, I was raised Southern Baptist, and I like pretty much got into their shit. Like they sent me the books. I went, you know what I mean? Like I did all that shit. So the nigga was pretty much just saying like, oh yeah, man, like I remember reading these books when I was a kid, and I used to think these books were amazing because it's just like this super fantastical shit. So it's like as a kid, you're just like, man, that's crazy, huh? Um, but yeah, so like basically like yeah, like
This
what
logo is crazy.
yeah, that logo's nuts, right?
There's a lot going on here.
um, but yeah, so anyhow,
As a
um,
UFO religion founded it. Okay, no, this is not what I thought it was. UFO religion. I thought this was like a Gucci Man Illuminati clone out of jail thing. A
Oh yeah,
UFO religion. This is all right. This is more than I bargained for. This is like Heaven's Gate we're getting into.
yeah. They got Clonaid, which is an American-based human cloning organization registered as a company in the Bahamas. That's a bad start.
That is a
soon,
horrendous
as you,
start.
soon as you register in the Bahamas, that's a bad start.
That poses a lot of questions. The first being, why are you over there? Is America you doing something America wouldn't well, I mean, the Bahamas is American territories, but you doing something in mainland America they wouldn't fuck with? Huh?
I'm screaming so hard. They got on Now, according to the Raelians, let me just read a couple of these things. This is hilarious. According to the Raelians, the Great Flood narrative recounts an attempt by the anti-human aliens to wipe out humanity, but that humanity was rescued by an alien spacecraft, which provided the basis for the story of Noah's Ark.
Nigga, is this just Scientology? When is fucking Xenu gonna pop up?
I mean, shit, same thing. They said ultimately make that what is a geniocracy?
A
Uh,
genie? I've never heard that word before.
which advocates a certain minimal criterion of intelligence for. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Advised against using recreational drugs. Oh, I'm out. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
out of
This
here.
isn't the
Yeah,
religion for me.
I'm chopped. Which is weird because someone else said the realist, hilarious. Values
Realist.
are worldly and hedonistic. I'm like, that don't sound worldly nor hedonistic. I can't smoke and drink. Fuck y'all talking about?
Yeah, I need to be hedonistic. I don't know what y'all niggas got going on.
It said Rail considered gender as an artificial construct and emphasizes fluidity. Oh, look at that. The group places a strong taboo on incest, the R word, and the P word.
Okay, I can get down with that.
Yeah, all right, Jacket. Rail has recommended that the P folks. What was that shit that you called them?
Chomos
Yeah, that was it. They have recommended that uh
recommended. I hope it is what I think it is. Right, right.
yeah, but they said
Yeah,
that chomos be castrated or placed in mental.
let's go. Yeah, I recommend that too.
Let's see. It said
With fire though.
those believed to have forced unwelcome sexual attention upon another person are excommunicated for 7 years, the amount of time Raelians believe it takes for a person's biological cells to be regenerated. Also, the amount of time it takes for something to fall off my credit report. So, yeah,
Hey, they might be onto something.
I think you guys are on to something. Oh man. Um. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh. So they were originally that one that we saw, but then they swapped. Because they kind of had to. There was like a whole thing about that first one. So they eventually had to swap logo.
About okay, yeah. Because I mean, look at that logo. It's crazy.
I'm just like, bro, what does like I need to know because I know it's like an ancient like Hindu symbol, I think, right? Like, what does it, what did it originally represent? Because a lot of you niggas somehow find your way back to that symbol.
The the I don't know. Can we say that?
No, there's a lot like you see that symbol in a lot of different
No, no,
places.
but I'm saying, can we say the word? Because like I know, YouTube doesn't like the word Nazis. Um,
What was the other word you were gonna say? What is
swastika.
that? Oh yeah, no, I'm sure you can say that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It seems like a lot of, like you were saying, a lot of people seem to find their way back to that symbol. And I know that it meant something else at one point, but I feel like they kind of they ruined that. It's
Yeah,
over
it's
now.
chopped. Yeah, it's chopped. Like it's
Sadly,
yeah, it's definitely chopped. It's like yeah, it'd be like if somebody like repurposed like Chomo and it's like, oh, I'm a Chom.
no,
You,
no, no,
you gotta
no.
let that. You gotta let that one
Yeah,
go. No,
nuh-uh.
no, no, because wherever, you gotta let it go.
I don't
You
care
gotta
how long you've been saying that.
yeah,
You is
niggas got
you.
ancient texts from the 1400s, brother. You gotta let it go. This,
Listen, man.
this is our culture. Over there is your culture. You gotta let it go.
Listen, you know what that means, right? Why would you even want to take the chance of a nigga associating you with that?
Let's see. So according to Rail, I love this name Rail.
According to Rail, that sounds crazy.
He
Obviously,
added that they will bring them 39 immortal prophets whom they had previously sent to guide humanity. Shit, who what? You know what? Lil Baby one of them for sure.
yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
It's bigger than Black and White.
yeah.
Lil Baby for sure is one of them.
Lil Baby's one. For sure. Young Thug is one for sure. Listen, man, I know he's in some trouble right now. I know he got caught
What
sliding
he in
nigga
trouble for?
Percocet in court, but
What was the what the trouble he in for?
swag.
Anybody? He said swag. That nigga in jail for putting that shit on.
Hey man, he had to wear a dress because he had a motherfucking stick on him, yo. He was putting that shit on.
He was walking down the street, niggas was looking at it, niggas stopped him. Hey, bro, listen, I just want to let you know, it's a few cops a couple blocks down, they gonna stop you for that fit, bro. So you might want to turn around for real.
You know, being the revolutionary that Sir Thug is, he just kept walking.
Being the immortal prophet that he was.
Immortal prophet is hilarious. Like it's not enough to be a prophet. The niggas immortal too. They just standing man challenge. We just here. We standing.
Standing man.
We alive.
Oh man.
I
Okay,
want
all
to be
right.
an immortal prophet.
Facts.
Where I sign up. Like, can I become one, or I gotta be? It's probably one of the things you gotta be born one, right? I can't become a late in life immortal prophet, right?
I think like I'm reading through this shit, it really seemed like this nigga just was like, all right, where did all the rest of these niggas go wrong? Like, I'm gonna make sure I don't do that shit because it's like niggas like, I saw what Heaven's Gates did. Yeah,
Let's
now,
just kind of
yeah, we
move
can't.
away from that.
Yeah, let's yeah, that whole mass. Yeah, nah, the Kool-Aid shit. Nah, we good off of that. We good off of that. That's crazy. This is actually insane. This is a wild statement. They said
Oh, let's hear it.
also believe that deceased individuals can be cloned so that they can be tried and punished for their crimes. Yo, can you imagine?
Hey, yeah, imagine, yeah, dying, and then you just wake up.
Oh, nigga, wake up at the Hague. Like, what am I doing here? Yeah,
Imagine Hitler waking up in Guantanamo Bay, getting water. His first memory back on Earth is just getting waterboarded.
these niggas said, they said cloning is a solution to terrorism. Some say that is so. Who is that?
Who is some? Who are these niggas?
Some say it's fucking killing me.
Do they have like a head of this religion? Is he the sum?
I don't know who it is. I gotta the Planetaire Guider is real. Okay, that was a French journalist born Claude Maurice Marcel. That's a long ass name. You got like three more names I didn't get to. Before becoming a cult leader, that yeah, well, I mean that is.
Before becoming a cult leader is hilarious to say.
I mean, it sure sounds like a cult. I ain't
Oh
gonna.
no, it's definitely a cult. Nigga. This is 1,000% a cult.
Oh yeah, following a purported extraterrestrial encounter. Ah, okay, yeah. So this is just Scientology, but nicer.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
about to
look,
say this sounds like a fun cult though.
hey, look, if y'all a fun call, but hey, look, if y'all nicer, I mean, as long as y'all ain't booming nobody or nothing crazy or like doing them like forced
Putting niggas
marriage.
in detention centers and torturing people.
Let's see. In recent years, let me see criticism and controversies, plagiarism. Oh, sorry,
Man, nobody give a fuck about some plagiarism. As
that's
long as they're not torturing and ramshacking places.
government action. Da da da. Let's see. Who is this? And sue for doing rail loss. Okay, cool. Do Ooh, an emergency. Someone was accused of defamation for claiming her book that Rail was often sentenced for corruption of minors. Whoa.
Wait, aren't they against that corruption of minors?
Yeah, hold on, let me see. Oh well, hold on. They won that case though, so.
Hey, let's go, yo. I'm kind of
Bunny
fucking with the Raelians, especially how they wanna castrate chomos. I'm fucking with that heavy.
See, my problem with all these things, that all this shit sounds good on paper until like niggas become niggas, like,
Yeah, you know.
which is just doing this shit how they do, like. Who wanted to start when it was Swiss enter was not residents in a Swiss can't. Okay, these are all Swiss words. I don't know what this means. In part because he was feared to me by promoting sexual liberty and the education of children on how to get that
This
part.
this is just one person, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, well, it's rail, dog. I mean, come on, it's the
Like
rail.
the rail is him.
It's the rail, yeah. It's the rail.
You talking about hell rail, right?
He said, "All right, that one kind of hard." Like, oh yeah, man. I sued the man, the friend. Okay, well, he lost a defamation case. He just be suing for defamation. He be getting to it.
Fuck with it, yo. If I had the money, I would just sue niggas just to ruin their day.
He
I'm
be
not
losing,
gonna win, but
but he won some of these other ones. He won a lot of these other ones. Like he lost his most recent one in 03, but
his most recent was in '03. He was suing
oh,
niggas in the '90s.
oh yeah, he was nigga. He was writing shit in the 60s.
Oh,
This
this
nigga,
nigga dead, huh?
this nigga 76 years old.
Mm. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take back everything I said. I'm gonna be listening to old niggas.
Oh, let's see. Damn, this nigga early life was insane. Nigga ran away from boarding school, hitchhiked to Paris. Uh, from Vichy. I don't know how far Vichy is from Paris. Let me see. Vichy to Paris. That is okay. Let me see what kilometers is. 2 miles. That seems really far. Yeah, 250 miles. Yeah, it's pretty far to hitchhike.
That is dumb far. Damn.
Let's see. Director. He was scouting for. He signed a radio contract. Became a rising teen pop star. Ooh, he released 6 singles. Oh, okay. So if you were a teenage
And
star,
now it makes
I
sense.
know why. Yeah, it
Yeah.
all adds
Yeah.
up.
Niggas
Uh,
insane.
So he was saving up his money to buy a racing car, a dream he had since he was a kid. But his singing career came to an abrupt end when the guy who signed him unalived himself. Hate to see it.
Damn. Yeah, absolutely hate to see it.
He started a car magazine in '71. Da da
This
da.
nigga was just doing shit.
He was just doing shit. But then apparently he had a alien visitation in 1973 in a secluded area within a French volcanic crater. What was you doing
There's volcanoes in France.
there? Volcanic French volcanic crater. That don't even sound right. Like yeah,
There's a lot of odd shit going on.
France has 18 Holocene volcanoes.
The more you know. Americans really are dumb. We just don't know shit, huh?
Yeah, exploring the Champ de Puy volcano. I don't even know. I'm probably just saying shit.
Nah, man. It's just
Le
yeah.
Piton de la Fournaise. I don't know. I'm just saying shit.
I respect you for trying. I know the French don't, but I respect it.
They better respect it, because otherwise I'm gonna disrespect them. All right. Well, listen, that was a nice little rabbit hole, but uh, shout out to no one here, I guess, involved.
Wait. We kind of got off track. How did Kid Boo? He was a Raelian. How
Oh,
did he fit into this?
so he was just saying he came. Well, he was saying he came from some factory and they cloned him and da da da. Like he was
Yeah,
claiming.
that's what I thought this was. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, he was claiming. I remember he was on Vlad saying that, and I was just like, you
yeah.
gotta go somewhere besides Vlad. Like, like, well, granted,
No, I feel like Vlad was the appropriate place for that nigga. Where he go CNN and say he's a Illuminati clone or a nigga in the factory.
he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the shit. He leaned to his man's. Hey, 5 minutes, bro. 5 minutes. Wrap this up. That's shit.
Let's
He just
give
goes
him
down there.
a
He just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Matter of fact, wrap it up. Wrap it up now. Come on.
let's give him a hard hitting journalistic piece with Dan Rather about being a clone made in a factory. Yeah, with a giant M tattoo on his forehead. He seems like a credible guy.
Big M. Which is crazy because Kid Buu wasn't even Majin, was he? Like, why you got the M?
I mean, it was all Majin Buu was made by
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, but he was like.
I mean, remember Kid Buu was Boo's original form. He turned into Fat Buu, Majin Buu, after he absorbed one of the Kais, and then he got nicer. So, if anything, Kid Buu was the most Majin out of all of them because that was the original one.
That is true. He's the original and purest form of the Majin called Boo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I love just randomly getting into Dragon Ball lore just because I just like Dragon Ball.
But that is, I remember niggas was talking about like the villains in Dragon Ball. It was like, your Cell did all of that shit. He gave niggas a week to train. Boo just shut up and start tossing shit. Like,
That nigga, as soon as he was born, he tried to blow up the planet. Like literally, he threw out a planet buster, and then Vegeta had to.
Buster.
He literally the blast. He was like, that was strong enough to blow up the planet. Like they tell you when it's a planet buster because they gotta let you know like, yo, you almost you almost ended it, bro. And then they stopped one. You know what this nigga do? He laugh and then he do the same attack again but bigger. And this time they can't stop it and they have to like teleport to another place and
Yeah, and
so
that was
yeah.
when he was just destroying every planet. He
Yeah,
didn't
the nigga was just going places, blowing shit up. The nigga was on
just shut up.
absolute demon time.
It was a monkey here. I'm blowing this up.
That nigga showed up to the afterlife and started blowing shit up.
That nigga, he said, "Bro, I got the Kais in me. Y'all tripping. Come on."
You know, it's crazy that we're getting back into Dragon Ball. Remember last week or the week before last, we were talking about the Kais and how it's crazy that God just on Earth, right?
Yeah.
Now, Boo went to heaven. That means heaven is just somewhere in the universe. You can just go. It's not like
Nigga
another plane of
show up.
existence.
Yeah.
You can just show up in heaven. Like, hello?
Nigga knock. Hello. Yo, the front door was unlocked. I just figured I could. Hello. I
I
don't
didn't
think.
want to wait till I die. I just wanted to like see what heaven was hitting for. But this shit kind of whack. I might head out in a little bit.
I don't. I don't think he here right now. That's crazy. But what else? What else we got on this list? Bunch of shit I'm not finna talk about for real, for real. Let's talk about Afroman. Let's talk about Afroman because this is
You saw what happened?
yeah, this is pretty fucked up. Like, like I was like, yo, this is some lame shit. If I like, yo,
Like this shit pissed me out. Like this shit made my blood pressure
like
rise
I can't
when I
believe y'all
read this.
niggas came to his crib, ate his lemon cake.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Like,
That
no,
might
that's
be the
actually the crazy
craziest
part.
part of
That's
yeah.
what.
Nigga, you're here to do a job. You searching for narcotics. You gonna eat something out of my kitchen, bro?
Oh man. So for those who don't know, right? Well, I'm sure you know Afro Man. Even listen, I mean, there isn't a white person alive that doesn't know who Afro Man is.
Yo, chill. What you mean by
What
that?
I do? What I do?
That's what you mean by that.
You know exactly what I meant. White people love Afro Man, nigga. So Afro Man, the Afro Man, right?
Yeah.
He has a crib, and I don't know where the crib is at, but long story short, the police came to his house. Let me pull up an article because I feel like there could be a little bit of details that I'm missing, but I don't think there is. Don't think that there is.
It's not a lot.
So he lives in Ohio, right? Got a crib in Ohio.
That was the first problem.
They raided. Talk about it. And they raided his house in Ohio, right? So they searched his home on suspicion of drug trafficking and kidnapping. That's insane. Where did y'all just get? Where did y'all just?
Do the police have beef with Afroman? Like, does he have a history of like fighting with cops? Like, why are they doing this?
Yeah, I don't. I'm just trying to figure out. Acted on a warrant claiming probable cause existed that drugs and paraphernalia would be found on his property and that trafficking had taken place there. Okay, well, okay, give me to the warrant then. In search of the claims, the warrant claims that needed. Okay, all right. Now here's the warrant. Thank you. I was about to say, like, stop recounting the warrant. Just being single families and then items of evidence included but not known to the which are being concealed in violation of what to search by any. Okay, so nothing, literally nothing. There's nothing to justify because there's supposed to be an affidavit, I suppose, right, for the probable cause. So like, tell me
Yeah.
what the probable cause is because this is the search warrant. That's cool, but like, oh, okay, okay. Please don't autoplay videos, man. That scared the shit out of me. Um, but yeah. So anyway, so he did a song. He's got cameras all over his house. So when they came in there, they were caught on camera. Going through his shit. You know. Of course. Money came. They took money out of here from his kids, destroyed some of his property, kicked in the door, destroyed the camera system because then they realized they were on camera after they was doing all this shit. Found the money that was in his house, and then of course, gave his money back to him, but came up
Something missing.
a
Yeah.
few $100 short. An independent investigation resolved the matter last month, concluding deputies had miscounted the money during that. Nigga, you ain't miscounting nothing. It's like, oh no. You said you had 3,000 and we said we had 26. It's because we actually had 3,000. I just missed a couple bills. And you're like, wait,
Mm.
what? Yeah, no. So the money just gone. Yeah, no, but we counted, right? So basically, long story short, they're mad because now their faces are blasted out everywhere. Which granted, I mean, from the video I saw, like where well no, you can identify 'em. Yeah, you can identify 'em. And to me, I'm with it. I'm with everything Afroman did here. To be 100% real with you,
Yeah.
because it's like, because anyway, the funniest part is that taking footage of their faces, right, and using it without their consent is a misdemeanor under Ohio code. So like, okay, like nigga, I'm not going to jail for none of this shit. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like for me, if as far as I'm concerned, I go with it. But they seeking an injunction to take down all videos and posts containing the personas or their persona, excuse me. But they filed a suit against him, his recording firm, a media distribution company. Yeah,
They going in.
they
Damn.
sick. Yeah, they sick as hell. But of course they are because they know they was doing some shaky shit and they just figured he was just gonna eat it and hold it. But I'm thinking to myself, did the police do this to J. Cole when he did that video?
I don't. I don't think so. At least I didn't hear anything about it.
Hmm.
Maybe they were dickheads and scumbags, but they weren't law savvy enough to try and sue.
Yeah, I did that because that's what I was thinking about. I was just thinking like I remember he put his in his video and made a song about it, but they never. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, maybe they, or maybe I don't know. Maybe the law is different or something. But I mean, you don't. It really don't matter what the law is. Anyone can sue anyone for anything.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like if you want to sue a nigga, like you can always sue a nigga. And your police department, believe me, you got the resources to get it done. But of course, Afroman had two songs from it, called "Lemon Pound Cake" and "Will You Help Me Repair My Door."
This nigga Afro man is funny.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, this nigga a fool, yeah.
Gotta laugh to keep from crying.
Truly. Truly. Hold on, I'm looking at the video now. I mean, you can't make everything out, but you can see these niggas. Oh, nah, you can see the sheriff. Well, I mean, you're a sheriff, dog. We know who you are.
Yeah, exactly. Your face is probably on billboards, nigga. We know you.
But yeah, nah, this part is hilarious. Oh yeah, they going through all of his shit. I'm screaming. Yeah, he got these niggas on. Yeah, he got these niggas from every angle in the crib. First off, I'm like, bro, I know niggas be having cameras in their crib, but this nigga got cameras in every. Like, he got cameras in all four corners of every room.
That's
Cause
nutty. Damn, nigga.
he's catching these niggas from insane angles. This shit is hilarious.
Why you got so many cameras, bro? Like I know you rich and you need security, but damn.
Someone was like, I wouldn't even heard about this song if the police ain't filed a lawsuit against you.
True.
Talk about it. And of course, and plus, people fail to think about it. I don't know what Afroman's following look like as of right now, but listen, they folks is just looking for a reason to get back into it. Like they was just looking for a reason to get back in. So
Oh,
it's like
Afro Man is in again? Hell yeah.
not Afroman's in again. I never listened to his music, but I fucked with him. Like I listened, because I got high and
Yeah.
that whatever. What was that other one he had?
Colt 45, two zigzags. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so from one lawsuit to another, did you hear that Bad Bunny's getting sued?
Yes, I did by his ex, right? Because he used like her audio in a song.
Now, one thing I will say, this is a masterclass. This is exactly how you jug a nigga. Like this was unbelievable work. Like, so long story short, so basically he used this woman's or his ex's voice as like the tag on his song. And pretty much whenever you would hear her voice, you would know it's one of them ones coming next. Like it's a banger,
Yeah.
right? So granted, she probably could have stood after the first, second one, or I don't know what the timeline was for when they broke up versus how far along they were. But to me, what it seemed like is she sat down for a while and said, "You know what? I'm gonna let you run with this. I'm not gonna cook you right now because I could cook you now after 4 songs, 5 songs maybe. But you know what I should do? I'm gonna sit down, let you put this song, let you put my voice on 20, 25, maybe 30 of them bitches. Some of your biggest bangers, perform them all over the world. Listen, I can't wait till the video come out of my voice playing in the beginning of a song at a concert in front of 100,000 niggas. Like, dog, oh, I'm gonna do you bad. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
you.
Ain't really shit you can say either.
So this is just a masterclass, and you gotta bide your time, baby. You gotta bide your time. Like, I really am. I didn't even bother getting into specifics of the case. To be real with you, like I was just like, you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Like she's seeking 40 M's, at least 40 M's. It can be heard on 2 of his hits. Oh, just two. That's it. Okay, maybe she ain't wait as long as she could have. Let me see. Da da da. In 2015, she recorded a phrase on her phone and for him, right? So that voice recording, she says, has been used on 2 of his songs, 2017 single and the 2022 single. Both tracks got more than 200 million plays each. Da da da. And yeah, so honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. If he would have left it alone at the 27, she might have left him alone, for real, for real. But he offered her 2,000 to buy the recording, and oh, she alleges in court documents that Bad Bunny offered her 2 bands to buy the recording last year, and then
Mm.
it was never reached. And he then went ahead and used the recording without her express permission. Oh,
Oh no, you're cooked.
are bugging, yo.
You're cooked.
You're fried. You're fried. Now, granted, like I mean, sure. What is this money? Like, she's probably not gonna get that 40, but she's gonna get her M's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Bad Bunny? How much is his net worth?
I'm
Is
not sure
that
about net worth.
everything he owns?
These songs, dog. Like, nah, Bad Bunny's probably. I mean, I don't know what his net worth is, but Bad 40 mil is probably light for Bad Bunny. Like,
Damn.
yeah, no, Bad Bunny's worth crazy, man. They say his net worth is 40, but again, you know how that shit go.
Yeah.
But yeah, because my thing is, I'm like, bro, his net worth can be 40 all he want. He can make 40 in a year. I wholeheartedly believe that. So like,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't see
100%.
his net worth when I can make that in a year. Like. So like 40 million might be what I got in the bank in assets after taxes and expenses, which means that I'm really worth what the 70 or 80 that I started with. But yeah, either way, I don't see how she don't win this case. Especially if, and again, obviously this is a lawsuit, so we don't know they would have to prove all this happened. But if that nigga can't even offered you 2 bands in 2022, knowing he was about to use your voice, like, yo, look, man, I need your shit. Like, I can't take that off because it sound perfect, man. I ain't gonna have somebody else re-record it because then the fans gonna know. So here go 2 bands. Yo, get that. She said, yo, what, bro? You about to use my voice on one of your songs on an album that's gonna do unbelievable fucking numbers.
Yeah, 2 bands is fucking crazy.
And he said, yeah, you know what? I'm with it. I'm with it. Yeah, this yeah, I don't see why he would do this, but yeah, sounds like an easy bag. Pick him up. Oh, all right. Ooh. And from I don't know, I don't got a transition, but I know y'all seen what happened to 6ix9ine.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was there. I was the one recording.
I was there. I sent him.
You said
Um,
you sent the goons to LA Fitness, yeah?
this story had me dying because like the funniest part about this is just that like dog, do you know how mad niggas was that they violated you and you did nothing to them personally. Like their beef is not with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these niggas aren't at all here for you. Like it's just like they don't got no personal problem with you. It's just I just don't like you. It's like
Yeah, literally.
the 50 video. I really don't like that guy.
Yeah.
Like them niggas was really not fucking with you to the point to where they saw you in the gym and say, "Yeah, you know what? That's him, ain't it?" Okay, yeah, let's get to it. Like, so for those who didn't see, 6ix9ine was in some gym in what was this, Florida, right?
Somewhere.
I think he was in a gym in Florida, which that was his first mistake, bro. Don't go to Florida.
Don't go to two places to avoid: Ohio and Florida.
Literally, like, I was gonna say Cincinnati, but that's literally in Ohio.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he went to Florida. They wasn't going for that, and niggas got on his ass. Now, granted, I feel like in situations like this, niggas make it personal. So it's like he showed up, and they probably was like, "Oh, that's ain't that 6ix9ine?" They probably started talking and running, talking their shit to him, and of course, 6ix9ine, being the dumbass he is, probably talked some shit back, and like now it's personal because
That's kind of ballsy on his part, and like talking shit, knowing that most people in America hate you, and you don't got security with you. I'll give him props for being ballsy to shit talk niggas when you don't got no protection with you. I
yeah,
guess
well,
he just thought nobody would touch him, or I don't. I Why would you think nobody's gonna touch you? Niggas hate you.
I'm screaming. Have you seen this video of do you know who Macron is, the French president?
Yeah.
Have you seen this video of him taking this watch off in the middle of this like little round table that he's doing?
No.
So he's doing some little speaking engagement where he's talking to I think this is an interview with somebody, two people, like, but it's something like, it's probably one of them French news agencies that matters, right?
Yeah.
He's doing an interview with them, and he's asking people to make sacrifices, da da da, and all of that other shit. Uh, while he says this though, he's got a $70,000 watch on, and he puts his hands under the table, and then the watch magically disappears.
Hey yo.
Like he's sitting, he's like, and I need the people to make sacrifices. And as he said, "Oh, fuck the watch." Then put his hands on the table, because we really have to. And he was unbuckling that. He ain't look at it once. He just said, "Buckle this."
At least he had enough sense to try that, because in America, how brain dead our politicians are. A nigga would just be having this conversation about buckling down and saving money while he got a rollie on. Can you imagine Trump talking about economic hard times while this nigga got a Richard Mille watch on?
Oh, okay. Well, clarification. Apparently, it was a $2,500 watch that he removed because he kept hitting the table. Eh,
Not as funny, but
yeah, really nowhere near as funny. So sorry. Sorry. But yeah, no, that's hilarious. But it reminded me of that lady with the woke shit, like where they was asking her, like, "Yo, can you describe what woke means?" And she stumbled for 50 seconds, and then at the end of the 50 seconds said, "Well, you can't explain these type of things in 15 seconds." And I said,
you
"Baby, you're
literally can.
well, one, you literally can, because if I asked a nigga outside of a Wendy's what wokeism was, he'd probably give me a one sentence answer. Like you just don't have and she wrote a book on it too. That was the worst part. Like, don't write no
What?
book on wokeism. Niggas ask you for a definition, and then now you can't provide one. Then you get online later, and the definition you provide is the most generic, all-encompassing bullshit I've ever heard. Like,
You just gotta take the L now. Why would you even come back and fucking? I'm not tweeting it. If I stumble and I can't come up with a definition while I'm getting grilled on it, then I just take that L. I'm not gonna tweet it out later. I know I
nah,
couldn't think of this before, but here's my tweet about wokeism, y'all.
that shit, bro. The funniest part was because later she gets on Twitter and then she smooths, gives this definition. And mind you, people do this thing when they define stuff where they just add in all these fucking words that don't mean a damn thing.
Yeah, just
Like,
word soup.
and so literally when I tell you, like, she just added in a whole bunch of shit about oh well, the da da da, and like there's this and I'm just like, shorty, what are you saying? You're not saying anything. Like, you just because you say radical a bunch of times doesn't mean that makes your definition work.
She just don't want to say the N word, so she gotta think a bunch of other words to say.
That part. And the part that killed me, because like her definition is basically like people using radical da 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 whatever to drastically change the systems that we have, and I'm like, so politics,
Yeah.
like the entirety of politics.
And when you put it like that, it sounds like a good thing because we need change.
Yeah,
So
and I can't stress this part enough. When you put it like that, it sounds like you're describing politics. like like dog, you so basically you're telling me wokeism is some sort of yeah, it's like when these people use their influence to try to influence the systems to only
well, it's a
benefit certain
political
groups.
tool. Crazy.
I was like, so you using your power to influence systems to benefit a particular group. What does that sound like? Can anyone answer? Like, bro, everything like by that definition, the January 6th rioters were woke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, dog, you don't get it. Like, you're not very bright.
And you said this woman wrote a book on this?
Yeah, that doesn't mean much though. Don't read too much into
Oh, I wasn't.
it. Oh man.
So I miss I miss when woke didn't mean black.
Yeah, well, I miss when we had it. Like it was like the word that
Yeah.
we came up with, and we like defined it and described it. That yeah, that was dope. When
I'm nostalgic for when white people took black phrases and didn't turn it into bullshit. Like remember niggas used to say like instead of for sure, niggas used to say, you know, for sheezy or for shizzle or you know, shit like that. When white people were doing that, like we made fun of them back then, but you know, it wasn't cringy and it wasn't as terrible as it is now. White people now took the word woke and turned it into basically anything that's not white and lines up with my ideals.
oh yeah, no
Can y'all
doubt.
just go back to saying shit like in the easy?
Not in the easy.
Like that's the kind of shit that I want y'all to take from us. Y'all take that. Don't take woke.
Yeah, no, that part had me dying though. But what else we got? What else we got? Honestly, I'm ready to get out of here if I'm keeping it a bean. Oh, I can't speak for you.
No, I got another like 6, 7 hours left in me. You know, I worked all day. But like I said, I had that Celsius 3 hours ago, and I still have energy.
Shit, well, use it to play Destiny, nigga.
I'm about to use it to play Resident Evil. You bugging? Mm.
Yeah, well, nigga, use it to do anything but what we doing.
All right, I
Um,
guess we'll get out of here then.
yeah. So, there's nothing left, which there isn't, and there's quite a few things left, but there isn't. Then, it's been great, guys. It's been wonderful this week. We got to talk
Yeah,
about aliens. We got to talk about chickens in labs. Um, and we got to talk about the black bean ergers.
the black bean burgers. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, free Palestine.
Free Tay. Talk about it. Episode 88, man. We out of here. Grrr.